Okay, hi everyone. This is Coach Rob. Welcome to the broadcast in SME community. We have with us today Miss Happy Del Rosario and Miss Ina Asistio. They
Hello.
are young entrepreneurs. Yeah, and what I was
I
sharing with the
know.
team, guys, I was sharing with them that as I go through life, I meet a lot of interesting people with interesting stories to share. And happy when we met and you shared your story with me, I was really impressed because you were 21 years old when you started your first business venture.
Mhm.
Uh, First, I want to ask, what made you start as an entrepreneur at age 21? Were you still in school or had you graduated already?
So when I started Happy Pod, I was still in school. I was doing my thesis. And I was having a hard time in school. I was failing my thesis. I failed it 14 times, a proposal. So imagine proposing to someone you love 14 times, you get rejected. Parang ganon. And then I decided,
Ouch.
yeah, so my course, people finished it in 3 years. I finished it in 7 years. So that's how bad it was
Wait, time
because,
out. Before
yeah,
you continue your story, I'm just so
yeah.
distracted by Ina's ring. Can you show it a little close up?
Sorry.
That's plugging. Okay, so
Yeah,
going
read the
back,
thought. That's crazy.
going
Never mind.
back. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So, okay, sorry, going back. So, seven
Yeah.
years to finish your course.
So it took me 7 years to finish my course. I was failing it for my thesis proposal. I was failing it for 4 years. That's the whole duration of it. And then when I failed the seventh time, that's when I was advised by my family and even my friends to take a break because they were seeing that I was depressed now because I don't understand why I was failing. I was a dean's lister consistently for
Yeah.
3 consecutive terms. So in my head, I didn't fail any major subjects. So I really didn't understand where I was getting it wrong because I was asking my professors. Now I didn't fail naman eh. So why do I keep failing the thesis part, the proposal part? So there's two types. There's thesis A and thesis B. So thesis A is the proposal, and then thesis B is where you apply your thesis. So I was back and forth politically. I was doing it by myself. I was doing it with a team. I was doing it with 3 people. And every time that we would fail, and then my group mates would do it on their own without me, they would pass. So imagine I had to go through that. It was very stressful because, like I said, I kept failing.
Okay.
So I failed 7 times. And then my sister told me to take a break. That's when the birth of Happy Pod happened. She bought a bunch of tickets for us around the world. I think, if I remember correctly, mga 11 countries we went to for 1 year.
Wow.
So yeah, and me, I like taking photos. I like taking videos. So I noticed every time that we were out of the country, I had to ask people to take my photos or to take our photos. And with that came the worries na baka kunin yung phone ko or ang hassle to always ask people to do this for you. And that time, selfie was really hit. It was the birth of the selfie because of the iPhones. So I realized that there has to be a way to take photos with the monopod because in monopod there's some there for the digital cameras there's monopod. So I had to find a way to attach the cell phone to the monopod, and that's when I had it made in China, the one that we use now, the old school
Selfie
monopod.
pod.
Yeah. And then it's monopod, and then so I called it Happy Pod. I was gonna call it Happy Monopod, but parang mas maganda Happy
Yeah.
Pod. Yeah. So I did that, and then I stopped school. I stopped school for 2 years because I was focused on Happy Pod. And
Which reached me
yeah,
in
reach her.
ABS.
She's a celebrity. Yeah, ang daming
Really
Wow.
happy pod.
yes. And then that's also how I marketed it. And it was just crazy, really. If I wish I can show you photos of people falling in line sa house namin because
Wow.
they were I was the only one who had a Happy Pod, and they really want to get it now because that was so in the selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a
yeah,
selfie girl,
it was
yeah.
rare
Yeah.
back then.
I think it was
Selfie,
2013.
groovy.
Yeah, 2014 is the groovy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I was I was handling it by myself, and then so many companies were reaching out to me. Also, mga telecoms, they wanted to pair it with the phones that they were gonna
Wow.
sell. Like I
Mhm.
Yeah.
think that time it was S4, Samsung 4,
Yeah,
Samsung
S4.
something, yeah.
Yeah, Samsung.
Samsung 4 and things like that. And then eventually it just grew as in grew. I was suddenly I learned that I was I had distributors now nationwide and even internationally. So for a good, I would say for a good 6 to 9 months, I had the market just under me.
Wow.
And then
First mover.
eventually, of course, I was copied na. And there was a lot of version na. And then I also saw fake happy pods. Like literally, I could tell the print,
Yeah.
everything. So that was that. And then and then the time came that I wanted to go back to school just to to make
Oh,
sure I finish it.
okay.
That was one of the hardest thing for me actually, because I was the business was going na, and I felt like this is the point. You make money and you feel successful, but I made sure I went back to school. um I was reminded by the verse, finishing is better than starting, patience is better than pride. So when I heard that verse, that's when parang I felt it, the throb in my heart to go back to school. And then I failed 7 times again. Imagine, I went around the world. I saw famous people, famous people are buying my product. And then
Yeah.
7 times again I failed. So 15th is the charm.
I was gonna say that's a lesson you learned. I think the lesson I would have learned is know when to
Yeah.
quit. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Quit.
then
Never.
I couldn't. My parents didn't graduate college. So I
Mm.
wanted to
Oh
give
wow.
that
Okay.
to
Yeah.
them. When I graduated, I made my mom wear my toga.
That's so
So
sweet.
yeah, that's how meaningful it was for me. And that was my motivation
Of
then as well. When
course.
I graduated, yeah, I kept saying that the best part of this day was being with my parents and not because a lot of people didn't go to the commencement as well.
Mhm.
Because that was an option, right? You can go to the commencement or
Yeah.
not. But I said
Yeah.
no. I will go there. I'll just
Yeah. You
I'll
really
enjoy
worked
it.
hard for
I'll
that.
have my moment. I worked hard for this. I'll have my moment.
Did
So
did
yeah,
did hap and then from happy you started adding more and more products, no?
yeah. I did the happy bidet. So it's a bidet, portable bidet.
Yeah.
Because I was surfing and then I was in La Union. There's no bidet there. So I go, there has to be a way. I'm always kasi parang giving solution to problems that I
Encounter every day. Yeah.
that I
That's how she is.
experience. Yeah, I always like comfort and finding ways to just make it better. So
Galing.
the
That's
happy
what an
bidet,
entrepreneur does, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
you find, yeah, and then I had a happy case also. So the iPhone 4 then had a mirror and the credit card,
Mm.
yeah,
Holder.
a
Yeah.
credit card holder, because I was traveling a lot. And I
Wow.
incorporated the mirror there kasi one time nalobat ako. Tapos I couldn't check if how I look like. And may poging katabi ako yeah, may pogi ako katabi sa airplane. So I'm like, oh no, hindi ko makita if I look okay. So I decided to put a mirror there.
Mirror.
Yeah, it was very
Wow.
helpful.
I'm sure a
So
lot of the team actually use your products and now they know. And now they know.
yeah,
How did you and Ina start working together?
Tina will see. It's
Nah.
Oh, it started 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, because she's friends with
2018.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's friends with my sister, my half sister, Ate Abby.
She's my mentor in
Yeah.
church.
Okay.
For like that time
Mm.
14, 15 years na silang friends. So I met her lang sa Wake ni Daddy, and then introduced siya, and then it started with, hey, if you know someone who wants to buy diamonds, refer them to me. That's where it started. And then I tried. I messaged my friends. If you guys are looking for diamonds, you can contact me. And then eventually
Yeah.
I had a lot of clients, and then that's when she started talking to me if I'm interested to be her partner. But it took a long time also, because I told her na I don't wanna enter something that I don't know about. So that's where we plan to study together. We studied together. So that's where it happened. That's where it started. We went to the States last June 2018 to take our class in GIA for
Wow.
our Yeah, for our certificate.
That was our first official hangout.
And we weren't friends then. We were like
yeah,
acquaintance.
like
Imagine 1 month I was with her in America and we barely know each other.
yeah.
Were-
And then
were- did you stay in the same condo? Yeah.
oh, same hotel, of
Same
course.
hotel.
Yeah.
We
Same bed.
yeah, when we made the choice na we were watching it, yeah, that's where everything started and we became close because of
Yeah.
that trip. And then that's where I learned about diamond. That's where my interest started. And I was like, oh wow, there's something different. Because I didn't want to buy I don't want to join. I told her I don't want to join your
Yeah.
company and for the money. I want to learn about it. And I don't want to base it because of my mom's knowledge of jewelry and diamonds. So
yeah.
so I did a lot of research and then studied about it, and then we went to school, and I
Went to
failed.
school. Yeah.
I failed.
Since you're sharing this is about rejection, diba?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if I wanted you guys to share, like as an entrepreneur, we're so used to rejection because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
put ourselves out there and we take
Yep,
risks
yeah.
and we go out of our comfort zone. So we're always experiencing rejection. Did it ever really affect you? Like, was there any bad rejection that really put you down? Did that ever happen?
In the
your
diamond
GIA.
industry.
No, I
Or
think
in love?
or well, ay nako, kulang yung time.
Kulang yung
Oh,
time.
yeah, okay,
Actually,
not love. In
Kasi-
entrepreneurship na.
No, for me, I'm talking about me. So you don't know why would I talk about you?
Okay.
Yeah, so so we were in school, right?
Mhm.
And then syempre they're gonna announce na who made it or not. We were so stressed. The test was really hard. As
So
in,
it's
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 really
a
hard.
2-hour exam. You have to
Okay.
exam 2 diamonds. So it's 1 hour each. There's time
yeah.
limit. So you have to know
um,
everything about the diamond, as in from the table, from the size to the
Everything.
everything,
Talaga.
like everything.
I was very technical and puro math. So what
failed.
what happened syempre at the end she failed. It was like
Yeah.
4 people failed in our
Out
class.
of I think
25
25
yata tayo.
okay.
25. So she was a sport. Ina was Ina, I think in my opinion took it really well. Parang ako pa yung ano sa
But
kanya.
I felt so sad.
I didn't feel it eh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really wanted to cry because I felt like, no, okay, this is
Maybe
a sign that
you
this
were
is not
crying in
for
your
me.
sleep.
Yeah.
Because I was sleeping.
Something
Oh
like
no,
that.
no, I want to go to that. Did you feel like maybe it's a sign? Maybe this isn't for
I
me.
was like, I think
Oh,
this is a sign. If I don't pass this, I guess it's not for me.
I'm glad you did take it as a sign. I'm glad you pushed.
And so I was sad the whole time because I failed. And then if you fail, kasi of course the professors will talk to you about it, and then discreetly. So
Yeah.
your classmate won't know that you failed because
Mhm.
they will hand you same paper at the same time.
Yeah.
Same
Oh, that's,
envelope.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nakasulat.
nice, right? So after the class, they talked to me and they told me that you don't have to worry about anything. You can take that exam again for anytime as long as 3 months maximum.
Yeah.
So if I miss it for 3 months, I have to take the whole
The course
lesson.
again. But you
The
didn't
whole
have to take the course again. So
yeah.
so it made you more determined.
What she
Yeah.
did. So,
She persevered. We went to Hong Kong to take her test.
yeah, but what
Yeah.
she did, she trained me for 2 months here in the
Yeah,
shop
I
in
was
Green
strict.
Hills.
Yeah.
For 2 months straight. And then when she told me na I think you're ready, we booked a flight to Hong Kong just to take my exam for
Yeah, at
3
the
days.
GIA there.
Yeah, the GIA there.
Wow.
So that's where I passed my exam. And
Okay,
I got
what are the lessons there? What are the lessons there? Number one, when you want to do a profession, you really have to take time to learn.
Yes,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's not always about money. You have to learn everything. Like, what's the reason ba? O why you're joining? 'Di ba? Parang for me, diamonds, I have no idea about it at all. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
'di ba? I gave it a chance and I took that risk. And it was really difficult because my mom's super strict. Imagine being away for a month. So there
Yeah.
was super.
How old were you at the time? You were 22?
No. You're
27.
25,
Ah,
6,
26.
26. Yeah.
Big girl ka na nun. Strict pa si
Oh, big girl.
mommy.
Pero
Yeah.
baby, yeah.
Baby.
Tito Nuts.
So
Well
yeah,
done.
then after that, I passed the exam, and then I was so nervous because she
Yeah, I
had to
was
leave
nervous
me for
too.
2 hours. I was alone
Grabe naman yun. Leave 2 hours lang.
2 hours lang. Wow.
for the exam, and then And then I passed and then we celebrated na.
Yeah.
That's where when we went back, we started working everything out na for we're
Yeah.
partners na. We started the contract and everything.
But
And then
I think it was very hard having gone through that day. And it's funny you ask this because we didn't really get to process it.
yeah.
It was parang something that we didn't really talk about. Parang just we were focused on moving forward na lang.
Mhm.
And I think it's in her nature then to really keep going.
And maybe
Um,
a big thing kasi when you come from from the entertainment or showbiz industry, you're used to rejection. So either you take it well or you do something about it. You move forward and
Yeah.
risk. So
Can
that's
you
what I.
explain that? I mean, we're okay.
Mhm.
Pardon the background. So you would go to auditions, you would be
Oh
rejected.
yes, yes. There was a time also I experienced. I was on set already. I did one scene already, and then they were like, "You have no chemistry with the guy, so we have to
Mm,
replace you." So that's so hard.
Imagine mo,
that's hard.
pinasal mo na, tapos nawala pa.
yeah.
No, I mean, I've
Shooting pa
actually
rin
had
nawala
that.
ka.
Like when I've done some commercials where the director's like trying to guide you to act a
Yeah.
certain way and you can't do it. And then they're like, well, if you can't do it, and then you're like, you wanna. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Teka.
It's hard.
Right?
I'm
It's
re-
sad.
I'm remembering the pain, and then after that, no, I mean, going now that you say that, no, going back, then you're like, that's it. I'll never do commercials ever again.
Yeah.
You don't want to disappoint, but then you get back up, and then you're like, well, I'm
Well, that's
still,
life.
yeah, I'll just try again. But yeah, no, I remember that. So many rejections. Wow.
Yep.
Mm.
And that's why I did
Actually,
not quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
showbiz and showbiz, those are the two things: showbiz and then sales.
Yep.
Really gets you to, I know. Okay, so you guys started the business. What were the early challenges in growing the business?
Getting clients first of all because
Really?
because we
I
started
thought
person.
nga you were just parang making it rain. To me, this is
That's how it felt.
yeah, this interview makes us learn. We don't have time to
Yeah,
process
we don't
talaga.
have time to
We're-
process.
Oh, wow.
Iba yung sagot namin. I thought we're on the same page. You feel like, I'm so proud of you, kaya. I thought she was making it rain.
Really.
Clients here and there. She knows the Philippines eh. Parang yung kilala niya lahat na nasa Pilipinas.
Wow. Okay, so Ina, so you were struggling to get clients. Like what were the challenges there? How did you put yourself out
Yeah,
there?
it was hard because they know me as a celebrity, and then what I did when I started messaging people randomly, text,
Yeah, I told
Facebook,
you to think about like
Instagram.
people to message.
Yeah, and think about people na parang every time I go to explore in Instagram, I check kung sino yung malapit na ikakasal or tingin
Yeah.
kong may engage.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
She was assertive.
Yeah, I introduce myself. Hi, I don't know if you remember me. We worked
Yeah.
before. My name is Ynna. I just want to inform you I'm now a diamond specialist. If you need
Nice.
yeah,
Man.
that's where it started. And then eventually I started getting artista clients now, of course, because of
No,
connections.
and your high school, your college
Yeah,
friends. Because
so
we're at the
fun.
age of married.
Where everyone's getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Good
maximizing that.
advantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. But I think Ina should give herself more credit because you can't. Parang to me, I don't really feel that way. Now we had a hard time. Kasi nga, I
Yes.
surprised her in Europe. I surprised her.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
how far we've gone. That's why we went to Europe to celebrate because we reached our quota in 7 months, and that was for a year. Yata.
Mhm.
Who gave you a quota?
Me.
Yeah.
She gave me a
We have sales quota. We were
KPI,
make sure
everything.
every day we were talking to 2 people. Back then there was Uber, so I was bringing my we have calling cards, and our calling cards and yung picture namin kasi feeling ko
Well, they
makakalim-
won't
Yeah.
forget us.
they won't forget us. So I would give Uber drivers my calling card kasi Ubers would meet a lot of people, diba?
Yeah.
Yes.
Made sure part of our contract, we made sure that we were talking to 2 people, at least 2 people, new people every day.
And you have to give out your calling card as well.
Yeah.
So like
Absolutely.
for
So
the Uber drivers, if they hear someone's gonna get married, you're like, hey, I know someone, and then you give them
Yeah,
commission.
because
yeah, yeah, or
Cool.
parang bibigay lang niya na pag kailangan niyo po ng ano,
At
ring,
teka,
ganyan.
teka, may commissions pala. So if I know anyone
Of
getting married,
course,
yeah.
of
yeah.
course. Yung commission ano love din. Alam mo, ano bang kailangan mo? Yakap or massage, ganyan. Or hot
Per-
chocolate.
percentage.
Percentage, love it.
Business man.
Entrepreneur.
And residuals, if they resell it, yeah, I
Right.
need the NFTs.
Oh, I
Anyway.
love that. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
I mean, of course, this is for New Skin, but we're in sales and we do the same thing. No, so
yeah.
you define the target market, you offer the product, you have a quota to yourself. Actually, for me right now, this is my number one takeaway now because New Skin has a certain quota for certain levels, but as an entrepreneur, we give ourselves not even quota targets,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's
Mm.
not based on kasi pag corporate, it's how little can I do and then I can relax. No, like
Mhm.
ito
Yeah.
yung minimum, and then pag nahit ko yan, oh, okay na ako okay na
Because yeah,
ako.
Mhm.
I think it goes because they have ano then salary or a monthly
Yeah,
salary, or is it
yeah.
still commission yung where you're coming from?
Na 100% commission. But that's why
Ah,
I
oh,
mean, so
that's good. Yeah.
minimums is the employee mindset. Pero tayo, it's what do I need to hit for me to get rich or to make
Right.
a
Yeah.
lot of money, right? So it's a different
Yeah.
mindset.
Mhm.
The fact that you gave yourself a quota, was it a high quota, Ina?
Oh yeah,
I think it
it
was
was.
I'm actually
And then
looking back now kasi pandemic now. Looking back now, I don't think we can do it during this pandemic.
No, and when I saw the contract, I was like,
Yeah.
can you make it a bit more? I got scared kasi 'di ba, syempre it's my
Yeah.
first time. You're giving me 6 months to prove myself.
But I think that's a beauty because I was mentoring her. I could see
Yeah.
the potential of Ina,
I
and
would
then I
always
just had to
question, right? I would be like,
yeah.
no, I cannot do that. And she would be
Yeah.
like, no,
But
you
I had to
can. It's
I was
impossible.
encouraging her.
Yeah.
Was I pushing you? No
No,
naman.
it's
I
not.
just
Eh.
kept
It really
encouraging her.
helped me because Robert, it's hard kasi when it comes to my family, we're scared. We're like we're scared to do new things because we're always together and we're always at home. Parang walang ano ba, parang we're always inside the box. So when I met Happy, literal, I jumped out of that box.
Yeah.
Like until now, parang habang tumatagal yung relationship namin as friends and business partners, talagang nakikilala namin yung isa't isa, which is also a big help because we know how to wear the friendship hat and the business hat, which is super
Yeah.
hirap.
Nice. Okay,
Right?
now very interesting. So let's move on to the pandemic now. No? How did you guys have to pivot during the pandemic?
We stopped for a while, right?
We stopped for a while, but then we decided na, the love still continues. So, madami pa rin kaming inquiries, madami pa rin who wants to buy. So, syempre, we couldn't say no. I mean, we just adjusted to the precaution. We just had to make sure that we were doing all the necessary precaution to be safe. But yeah, very badly hit because first of all, wala na yung trade fairs. We would join that. The one in Mega Mall or the one in
Yeah, wedding fairs.
what was it?
Yeah.
SM Aura,
Mhm.
SMX.
So how
Yes.
do you're more now leveraging on social media now, TikTok.
Yeah, and personal referrals.
Mhm.
We do well with referrals.
And
yeah.
maybe the reason why we started to open again because like what Happy said, we started getting inquiries during pandemic na parang
Galing.
couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. We couldn't do anything. Like, sorry, we're closed.
Yeah.
So when we opened, we started messaging them again that we're open, and then they started
Well,
going.
what were you close in terms of what the manufacturing? Because I know Happy you make your own. You actually
Yeah.
do the metallurgy. How do you call it?
Yeah.
Metallurgy
I just make it. Yeah, go.
and
Parang I learned how
gemology.
to be
Yeah,
a goldsmith.
yeah.
I learned how to be a
Yeah.
goldsmith, so I would help my goldsmith master in the workshop.
Yeah, I was saying if you have your own YouTube channel, I'll watch. I watch people make knives. I watch people
No,
make
Ina,
tables.
we'll get there.
We're
Yeah,
working
yeah, yeah. Good. I'll watch you. It's very,
on our
very.
YouTube channel, but
Soon.
Did you notice that during the pandemic, did the price range of the rings change?
Yeah, definitely. We had to adjust because syempre we wanted to be preferred, and usually clients would base their decision in the price as well. It's a very big factor. But at the same time, we're grateful because our clients referred kami. So our clients already parang get to trust us.
Yeah.
Kasi
Okay,
nire-refer
yeah.
lang kami. So I think we go really well with referrals. Na
Referral
parang,
business.
yeah.
Okay, can we stress on that? No, so a lot of people, kasi like amateur salespeople, focus on the sale. We
Mhm.
know that the sale is just the beginning. How do you continue the relationship? How do you upgrade after the first ring? What do you upgrade them to maybe after? How do
Yeah.
you upsell?
Yeah, so it's a long relationship
Yeah.
because it starts nga na we make the engagement ring and then we wait when is the proposal. So we have that long relationship with the
With the
client.
clients.
Yeah. Kasi pag nag-propose na, then we can share or we can congratulate or
Yeah,
finally
we post in our stories or in our wall na congratulations to Mr. and Miss for like that.
Yeah.
We acknowledge them as well and we say thank you.
yeah. And it
Do you
goes
ask
on.
permission before doing that? Or
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
we have to. We
Yes.
have
yeah, you have
to.
to ask permission.
Yeah.
And then that leads you to more clients.
Yes.
Yeah, because nga, parang nire-refer kami because that's why we're client focused with the
Mhm.
we have to
Yeah.
make sure the clients are happy. Kasi that's how you share it. Like when you taste good food, diba, you share it. Friend, you have to try this. So when it comes to engagement, they're like, yeah, get from them kasi they will take care of you. Sure ako. Kahit 2
Galing.
a.m. yan, nagre-reply si Ina.
Yeah.
That's
2
true. Wow,
a.m.
wow. Okay, yeah.
Because our business is so it's so concealed. It has to be in private, in secret. Diba? Like, so madami clients namin nagre-reply
All
sa amin,
right.
tulog na yung girlfriend,
Yeah. So
or
you have to
naghiwalay
be
na sila.
available 24/7.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
as easy as
Easy.
people think.
Yeah,
Kasi
because it's always a secret, right? Now, listen, I
Yeah.
know this one. I want to know the emotions that you guys went through. I know one of the biggest challenges that you went through.
yeah.
You're in a photo shoot and then you lost a diamond.
Yeah. Pero
How
okay
did
lang,
that?
remembrance naman sa Netflix eh. So yeah, panoorin niyo yun.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Wait, and then you were,
Yeah.
I mean, no, this is what I was so impressed, no, when I saw that. Wow, I'm so used to doing this with my hair and now it's not. I was so impressed because your hands on in the shoot, right? Your hands on in the shoot.
Yeah.
And then when you lost the diamond, literally you guys are crawling on the floor and well, I guess you have to, right?
Radiant.
And you're talking about Radiant one.
We
the
were
Radiant
looking
one,
we were looking for the point
This tiny
30
Point
point
30.
30 diamond for
So
like
that's Ina
4
actually.
hours.
Akala ko
That
ako.
was
Because I
me.
lost the ring. Siya naman, she likes to make the diamonds fly.
Yeah.
Fly. Yeah.
No, I do that para yung hours ko sa office tumagal.
Tum-
Joke. Kasi sometimes it takes me 2 hours to look for a diamond. Imagine 2 hours. Oh my gosh, where's the diamond?
Yeah, so there's a time when
Yeah.
there's
And they're
this
not
particular time she lost a D collar. That's the highest collar.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Mm.
And then di namin mahanap. We had to close the shop.
Yep.
Because we really couldn't find it. And we were scared the more people came in. Baka
yeah, it could be on a shoe or
Yeah, the shoe is so
And then
hard.
she was scaring me. Hala, Ina, babayaran mo na yan, Ina.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
No, I said, bayaran mo na lang para tapos na.
Sabi ko, no.
no way. I'll look for it. Where'd you find
That was
it?
very risky, actually.
Yeah, it was under the cabinet. Syempre, we were panicking. Siguro nasipa-sipa na under. But we were able to find it after, I think, 2
Yeah,
to 3
imagine
hours.
this small thing. Para siyang kulangot, pero 100,000.
Wow.
And see, that's
So
how
when you were sharing, that wasn't the first time.
No.
Never.
She even in GIA, she would make the
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, in GI
Yeah,
in the
it was
school.
super nakakahiya.
Yeah, total sa bag niya pa. Imagine sa
Yeah.
bag niya pa nahulog.
And then I would always be reminded by the professor na, I always remind you to please close your bags.
Yeah, like now,
Sorry.
look at her bag.
It's
It's open.
Yeah, but the last
time,
time-
nandito din sa bag.
The last
That's
time
right.
I inside my bag.
Yeah. That's what I remember. It was in the bag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's that.
Too hyper.
Okay. Entrepreneur lessons. Some stuff that you want to share with. A lot of it is really mindset. And unfortunately, I can't have the team to ask questions now, but normally they ask, how do you get past setbacks? That's the usual question, no? Because as new entrepreneurs, we're not used to those rejections, those setbacks,
Yeah.
or when you say, "Oh my gosh, this is a sign, maybe it's not for me." How do you
Right.
mentally get past these setbacks?
Me first, as you
You
first,
first.
as me
You
first. Okay. So since we started me, Ina, we didn't really experience much challenges except for last year and this year.
Yeah.
And I think what got me through is yeah, like what you said, it's a mindset thing. So I would keep reminding myself that this is not the end of you. Like, don't let this break you.
Yeah.
Like, if this is your biggest mistake, so be it. Like, accept it and then just say, so be it. If this is my biggest failure, my biggest mistake right now, so be it. I will accept it. I will learn from it. I will do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. And then I try to just keep going. You have to keep
Yeah.
going. I we experience a lot of blaming then, when something happens, like, your
It's
tendencies to
on
blame.
you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
But
on you.
we don't let it break us. Like, we make sure we're in the same page. Na parang, okay, this happened, what do we do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this
I
happened,
like
let's
that.
fix it. Yeah.
And for me naman, what helped me also, both of us, it's of course the support of the people around us as well.
Yeah.
You know, the support system while we were going through a lot of ano.
gusto gusto kailangan mo, hindi pa specific.
No, no, no.
Too controversial.
No, we're not going through that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
No.
Okay. So yeah.
Mm.
Exactly yun nga. Yung, well, what did I say?
I don't have fans kasi, sorry. So, iba yung sagot niya talaga. Siya kasi may mga fans just that would message, it's okay. You're
No,
fine.
like me, how did I help her? There should be someone who will
Yeah.
ano who will be strong when it comes to weak times. So
Yeah.
when she was super weak that time,
Siya yung
I
she
would
had
be
Yes.
like,
line up.
kaya mo yan. So every time I have a problem, she would do the same thing. So I
Yeah.
think it really worked.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I saw that firsthand. No, I mean, there was a time I saw Happy really. You were
Yeah.
in turmoil, no, and then when Ina walked in, man, you just found so much comfort in her
Yeah.
presence, no,
Yeah,
and
for
you're
sure.
like, Ina, take all my take it,
Take my
give it all,
burdens. Yeah.
take it all. It was
Yeah.
really nice to see. Now, can I ask, no, I mean, as Filipinas, what mental traits do you see in Filipinas that hold them back? Maybe some things that you could see, some guidance you can give Filipina to Filipina.
Well, me,
Mm.
the problem with us, we have this tendency to be what's this parang ningas kugon. It
Okay.
means we do everything to start. Like when we do something, we concentrate, and then once it's running, we let go. So that's a wrong thing.
Okay.
We tend to be super ningas kugon where we're good sa start, but when it comes to the whole operation or the whole thing, wala na. We let go. So based on my experience, I saw this like with my family. That's what I learned, that everything will be hard at first. Of course, you're just starting, but
Yeah.
you have to trust and respect the process. You have to do it baby steps. You have to do it slowly. It may be slow, but at least you're sure, and
Yeah.
it's quality or something like
That's
that.
a good lesson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So me, we've been working together for 3 years, and that's not a long time. It's still a short time. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have to go through a lot of a lot of
100
everything.
years yung goal
Yeah.
namin ni Ine. Gusto namin 100
Yeah.
years. So, kahit 70 na kami, nagbebenta pa rin kami ng time. Grabe.
Guys, this question though, I ask this because it's something that most successful women have to deal with.
Mhm.
In relationships with partners, any tips when the woman is more successful than the guy?
It's fun. Parang I often encounter that kind of question. So, syempre nakaka-ano, it's like, what are you trying to insinuate? Because I don't feel that I am at all, I've made it there.
Mhm.
So to me, I don't make an issue about it. I think when it comes to relationship, the most important thing is how you guys get along. Ganun yun, sa relationship, right?
Yeah.
It can't be a bad thing that the girl is successful, or so if the guy feels like it's a bad thing, or it's something to feel bad about for him, it shouldn't. It
There
shouldn't.
you
It should empower you. It should
Yeah,
make you
it
feel
should
better.
push you
That
to,
you like
yeah.
someone who's like this, and you can just help each other out. And that's what I would tell guys too. There's no reason to hindi naman, so anong sinasabi nyo, kami okay lang na mas successful yung lalaki. Okay lang yung tignan. Pero pag yung mas successful yung babae, parang, how do you guys work that out? To me, I'm quite
no,
open-minded. It shouldn't be that way.
yeah, no, actually, I mean, the thing is, I really promote whoever, no, and
Yeah.
actually, whoever's more successful, the other one supports. It's just been an
Yeah.
issue in
I
the
get
group
it.
with some partners,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
there's some partners who ask their entrepreneur spouse to, "Uy, stop."
Yeah. Right.
They want to, no, hey, stop, or quit ka na dyan,
Right.
It
Yeah, but
happens.
come to
It
think
happens.
about it, you would want a partner who will support you, who will not hold you
Exactly.
back.
Exactly.
Right? Same
But
way
at
na,
the
yeah.
same time, Mia, my
Yeah.
stand is I would want a successful man, but I would want to be successful too. You can both be
Yeah.
successful and support and help each
Yeah.
other. So money shouldn't be an issue for me.
Yeah. Me too. I will be with someone I admire, I truly respect. Someone who I want to be with
Yeah.
someone who's smarter than me, who's hopefully richer.
Of course, it's always part.
Kailangan ganun.
It's always
Yeah.
part of it. But
Yeah.
you
Pero
can
I
both
mean,
be-
I know what you need.
No,
I know
it's
what you
fine.
need. A guy who's good at finding lost diamonds.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
sharp eyes. That's what you need. A guy who can do
Yeah.
that.
That's
Very
right.
supportive. No, but thank you for that tip. Now, as we're closing up, no, aside from the diamond industry, you're also into investing, and I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
what made you invest in crypto? Because the team's also
Okay.
investing in cryptocurrency.
Yeah. So I
Ina,
was
meron ka na ba?
meron
Yes, of
yan.
course.
Of course.
I was gonna say what made me invest in crypto. A happy marnik po.
Yeah. Kasi syempre, it's that thing. When you experience something good, you want to share it with people you love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So as for me, a friend introduced me to the crypto world. He's a millionaire now.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's Arnel. Yeah. So he shared we were really close before, and then
I
he
helped him become a millionaire. I bought his stuff, right?
yeah, he introduced Bitcoin to me. It was 36,000 pa lang yata. And I was doing Happy Pod then. So we helped each other out there. And then so that was mga 8 years ago, I think. And that's what made me invest. He made me understand everything about crypto. And to me, kasi I make decisions and I like making informed decisions. So
I like that.
I don't just get into it, just yung feeling and all. So I made an informed decision about it. I'm gonna invest. And then little by little, na experience ko yung gains, yung profit, and then syempre I added more, and I shared it to the family. And then now we're happy. We're happy
Yeah.
people who joined the party. Yeah.
Yeah. What impresses me now? You joined at the time when, if you mentioned it, people were rolling their eyes or hostile. So, and again, I like what you said. You made an informed decision because the preconceived notion was, this is bad, this is a scam. But what made you get informed before you purchased?
Because I'm quite critical when I invest in something, or I try to make sure I prove it wrong first, so I know I'm getting the right answers.
Okay.
With the scam issue, I would share as far as the products are not a scam. It's people who
Yep.
scam. It's
Yes.
the people, it's really the people who make a scam. Because even diamonds, people would say na, baka mas scam ka kasi diamonds. We always have that issue na parang, is this real? Is this not real? Because there are people who sell fake diamonds. And syempre, if you bought a fake diamond, that's a scam, right? So who scammed you? It's people. It's not
It's not the app.
it's not the item, or
the
it's not
item.
it's really people who do that.
Yeah, but whatever you do talaga, it will put a bad name on
Yeah, anything. You can be scammed in
Yeah.
anything. So kailangan same principle you apply to it.
It's
It's
You
not
like
just Bitcoin.
what's important always is the people you transact with.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Yeah,
Do you
do
trust
due
them?
diligence.
Background check. Yeah.
Kahit nga you
Ah,
Pwede ba?
Yeah.
I'm listening to you, but I'm also watching how you're waving around the tweezers. You're
Oh,
so
sorry.
adept with that. No, no, it's all right. I was actually amazed how you could handle that little diamond so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't always easy, no. It wasn't. It's a skill
No.
that you develop
No,
over
up
time.
until now, this girl.
And you know, every time you check a diamond, you cannot use your right hand. So
Yeah, we have to
we were
use
trained
left.
to use our left hand so we can hold the loop on our
You
right.
or right,
If
right.
you're
ano.
right-handed.
Yeah.
Since this is my dominant hand, when I was doing GIA that time, oh my gosh, lagi ako napapagalitan.
Yeah,
The loop
kasi
is the magnifying. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's this one.
Even operating the microscope, you cannot use your right hand.
See.
Oh
Hello.
wait. Go again. I'm gonna screenshot.
Hello.
Okay. Now, as we wrap up and go full circle, now, what are your goals, guys, moving forward, aside from the 100 years?
Here. This is our goal. Where is it na? There. So you can see. Oh.
Wow.
That's our goal.
That's
to
our
do
goal.
client calls
To make sure you understand why this small thing is so expensive
Yeah.
and why it's worth it. Now, what's
So
our goal?
also to everyone in the team, right? That's making money already. If ever you're gonna get engaged, you know where to go.
Ina?
Yes. Radiant Lux.
What's our goal? What's our goal? You want me to say?
You know that.
Ah,
You
okay.
do it.
Our goal is to really help clients be given the correct information when they buy engagement rings, because I think that's it's an industry where hindi masyadong taken care of how guys buy their
Yeah.
engagement rings. Like maybe you share, how did you get to buy your engagement ring?
My mom gave me a heirloom ring.
Oh, heirloom.
Oh, okay.
Then
Yeah,
good
which
for
we
you,
which we reset.
yeah. We get that too, but good for you that you had to. I mean, that was your experience. But
Yeah.
for other guys who buy, it's really different when you
Mhm.
consult a professional. You know parang our goal is to make sure you understand what,
What
you're
you're
buying.
What would be the most common question? This is educational now, no? The
Yeah.
most common questions and the most important things you want the guys to know.
Budget.
Budget.
Yeah, it's really that,
Yeah.
because so it comes down to guys giving us the budget and then making
Yeah.
sure kami na we're maximizing it. So parang we tell guys na we will give you a ring at the price you love for the ring that she loves. Parang ganun.
And maybe the
Yeah.
reason why, because sometimes diba, it's hard for us to ask for clients, diba, to ask our clients na how much is your budget?
Yeah.
Diba, how do you say it? So
How
the
do
reason
you say it?
yeah,
Yeah.
we would say na, ma'am, sir, would it be okay if we ask for your budget? Because we have all the price range and it would help us to
Yeah.
maximize your choice from your budget.
Yeah.
Because
So we
kahit
can
anong
give,
budget
ano,
yan eh, kahit nasa 10,000 ka pataas hanggang 10 million. So
Yeah.
imagine if you don't give us a budget, we won't be able to help you, right? So it will help us more if you share your
Yeah.
budget. So we can maximize and make something pretty and lovable out
Yeah.
of diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, because I teach that. No? I mean, we ask the budget, and then based on their budget, you give A, B, C,
Yeah.
different options. So you guys do the same things, right?
Yeah. We just
Mhm.
share now. We can help you best if you can share your budget to us.
Any
That's how.
closing tips? That's a good one. So, what's your budget, and then how do you close?
How
Closing
do you close
questions.
with the client?
Not closing question, closing skills, closing techniques. Like that. How much is your budget? And then they say, what's a normal? 200,000?
Usually, well, yeah, about 200, 300,000, depending on the
Depends.
barat.
I
So
would
it really
encourage
depends.
lang if there's something that I can encourage, not impose. Okay, I don't want to be, controversial about it.
No.
I can share, and if I can encourage, just get a ring for her that's more that's worth more than your cell phone. Parang that's the lang, parang idea for me. Because
And
how much is an iPhone, diba? iPhone
yeah,
is like
70 plus,
70
80
plus. So parang nice lang as a girl to receive a ring that's worth more than the phone.
Wow, that is a great tip. I would have never thought of that. And I cannot even imagine that a person would buy a ring that's cheaper than his cell phone.
Oh, it's very
Common.
it's very quite common naman. Yeah. So when I realized
Wow.
that kasi and sometimes you just need to realize this. Someone has to make you realize it lang. So let's say I have a client and then the budget that was given to me is say 30,000. I would encourage na parang, hey, how would you like if we get something in this range? And then I would say, kasi how much is an iPhone? Ito
Mm-mm.
ring, it's a one-time thing that you purchase.
Yeah. One
So
time, lifetime.
yeah, and she would wear it forever.
And for
Yeah.
me, for those who are gonna buy wedding ring, engagement ring, actually more on sa engagement ring, you have to remember that you're making a lifetime investment. The girl will wear this
Yeah.
forever. It's a sign of your love. So why not
Yeah.
invest on it? You're gonna have it forever.
Yeah. So
Ayan, I'm sold na. Sige, game, I'm
if you want
sold.
to be technical about it, diba?
Yeah.
Let's say she's gonna wear it like 70 years, 80
You'll
years.
see it every day.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Mo na.
Yeah, no,
That's how you
absolutely.
go.
It's a good investment.
So it's not
Okay.
really saying it has to be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just this is an emotional buy. So make it more special.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's an amazing tip. More expensive than your cell phone because, I mean, it's a great tip for a guy because you know that the girl is gonna check.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Girls
check.
know their diamonds.
She's gonna check.
Girls know their diamonds. Parang ano lang yun yung mga girls na nagsasabi na they don't like receiving flowers. Oh, come on.
That's where you will thank GIA because they made
Yeah.
it easy for us. Because they want quality, they want certificate, parang
Yeah.
it made it easy for us we offer
You
GIA.
can't fake kasi
GIA.
GIA. Mm-mm.
Protection
Okay.
for the client and protection for us as well.
Now, for those who don't know what GIA is, me included, what does the whole thing stand for?
So GIA is it stands for Gemological Institute of America. What it
There
does
you
is
go.
it's the world's leading authority for grading diamonds.
Mhm.
So they're not affiliated with any brands. What they do is just make sure that your diamond has been graded and that they're natural because it's all stated in the report. So the report looks we don't have it, but the report it's like a Rolex. It's a way to say that this is a natural
Authentic,
diamond.
yeah.
It is authentic, yeah. So and GIA is not affiliated to any big brands, kahit
Mhm.
Tiffany or Cartier.
Beers.
Yeah, they're not affiliated there. That's why it works because it's the standard. So when you go to Hong Kong, you buy GIA there. You go to Israel, you go to India, you go to Africa, Thailand. They're all the
GIA is
same.
everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. GIA, it's the standard lang. Parang hotels then, like if you experience Hyatt here, it's the same Hyatt in the States.
Okay.
Yeah. Parang ganun siya.
So, in closing, though, can I still buy a Happy Pod?
Yes, I will give you. I will give
Oh, you know what? I really need one.
Yeah, I'll
And
give
happy
you. Don't
day.
worry.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. No, my wife has one of those. When you showed it to me, I go, well, too much information. But yeah, no, we have that.
But that one, I didn't create it. I just distributed it. Again, I
Amazing
looked for it.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then I
Now, okay,
did
so
it.
we're up to an hour. I just want to say, guys, I had fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Robert.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Yes.
Yeah, soon.
We're gonna, kami naman mag-interview sa'yo next time. In
Yeah,
our vlog.
in our vlog
Yeah.
when we start.
So, hi everyone! This is Rob. I takes care of the
Kami
sales
naman
and
yung
new
mag-zoom.
skin.
Sure,
Yeah.
interview me. Okay. Okay,
Mhm.
so wait, I'm just gonna end the
Closing spiel.
recording, but stay there, okay? So
Alright.
for everyone that tuned in today, I hope you enjoyed, and now you learned a lot about entrepreneurship, jewelry, and what love life a little bit.
The
Peace, guys.
number
Bye,
is
guys.
0987
What number?
837. The joke lang.
You're
Yes,
both single, right?
Can we, can we
No.
promote our Radiant page?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, of course, of course.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Just follow at radiant.locks.jewelry on Instagram, and our Facebook page is Radiant Jewelry. Thank you.
I'll put the link below. And with that, guys, peace out.
Thank you.
Bye.